Time for Angela Answers now. The DEA's Operation OD Justice hits a landmark. Federal agents have now investigated 500 people in connection to drug deaths across the country. One of the cases highlighted nationally is a case here in central Indiana in the death of Jacob Lampe. DEA Special Agent in Charge Mike Gannon is here to talk with more about the operation and its growth, its success so far. We were just chatting during the break. If you could sort of reset real quickly for our viewers at home, the basis for this program, and once it made it here to Indiana, just how it's taken off.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so important because we've had historic numbers of overdose deaths, so we had to do something about it. And I think with DEA, we've been able to collaborate with our state and local partners and get out there and make a difference by taking our resources with the time and additional manpower that we can put forth to help our partners and investigate these complex cases.
500 investigations fall under this program right now nationally.
That's correct.
Here locally, you've broken into the 40s now, you're saying.
Yeah, we've had about 42 cases that we've been involved in that have led to arrest, and we probably have about 50 ongoing cases. And here in the Indianapolis area, I mean, we're just partnered at the hip with IMPD and really doing some important work that needs to be done. A lot of work, of course, still needs to be done. But at the end of the day, when you talk to the parents like I have and you understand the loss that they have, it's just devastating. And there's so many voices that aren't being heard. So I think it's important for them to get out there and message that. But it's important for us to hold these individuals that are putting the poison accountable. And when these people are making mistakes and using drugs, they're not signing up to die.
Right.
When people are dealing that, we're letting them know that a lot of these drugs, so whether they're mimic fake pills that look like prescription medication, are being laced with fentanyl. So you can't say you didn't know that you were giving someone a poisonous drug. And at the end of the day, when you do that, there has to be accountability.
And it's holding to a higher standard too, because it's already illegal to deal in illegal drugs and to buy illegal drugs. This is raising the stakes to a higher level when fentanyl specifically is involved. Can you talk a bit about how much fentanyl has been seized as a result of this work?
Oh yeah, there's no question. Here in the Indianapolis area, we've seized hundreds of thousands of fake counterfeit fentanyl pills. Wow. And then you're talking millions of pounds of fentanyl is being seized and everything. It's just so important to get that stuff off the street.
Parents have just got to be terrified of this kind of thing. If they even suspect that their child is involved in drugs, when I hear you say hundreds and, you know, all these pills floating around Indiana, I mean, what's the message that needs to come from this to any, not only young person, but their parents at home?
Yeah, I think you have to be informed, and I think you guys do an outstanding job constantly raising awareness and prevention, and you just have to get that message out there, because a lot of times some of the parents that we'll talk to said if they had only known, they would have had the conversation with their kids. And that's why we say all the time, you never take a look-alike prescription pill from a friend or a drug dealer, only if it's from a registered pharmacy and you went to a doctor and it was a medical necessity. And I've said this a lot, there's never been a worse time in our country to use any type of drugs, because the cartels are flooding it with fentanyl and putting that in there, and there's no quality care control in any of these dosage units. So every time you take a drug, you're at risk to being exposed. And just remember, 2 milligrams of fentanyl is considered a lethal dosage unit, and that's just enough to do a quick salt shake of what it would be, and we're talking minute amounts, enough to fit on the tip of a pencil.
So scary. We're running out of time. There's so much more to get into, but again, this is a message we want to continue to bring our viewers at home, just how scary this is, how immediate and final it can be when you don't know what you're getting from someone.
You nailed it, Zach. That's exactly it. And the message is you got to have the conversation with your loved ones, because you don't want to not have that conversation and then have to come up and realize that they passed away because they were poisoned with fentanyl.
I want to thank you so much, Special Agent Mike Gannon, for coming in this morning. We're going to have much more on Operation OD Justice on our website, fox59.com/Angela Answers. You can look for that there and all the background of these cases we've been covering as well. Thanks so much for what you're doing.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.
Daniel, over to you.
All right, guys, thank you.